So today I'm doing another one shadow look. I love these looks. I'm not gonna lie. They just make getting ready so much easy for me because I am a stay-at-home mom. And when I'm getting ready, I usually have my son around here. And if I'm going out with my husband, he's ready and he's waiting for me. Sometimes he's kind of like rushing me. So I always like coming to these one shadow looks. Now, I don't know about you guys, but this does not look like a one shadow look to me. It looks like there's some more shadows going on and just something going on in the crease, but it's just the technique of applying something kind of shimmery and metallic on the lid and buffing it out to nothingness up towards the brow. And just really taking the time to blend it out, and it's really fast to do. It sounds kind of complicated sometimes when you're trying to think of something to do in the mornings before work or just before you get ready to go somewhere. You're thinking, oh man, how can I, do something different? But this actually makes it look like you've got a couple different colors on the eyes, and that's what I love the most about it. And I didn't just stop at the one shadow look. I took it just one step further, and I incorporated a nice pop of kind of like a seafoam green color on the waterline. And for that, I used the Colourpop gel liner in the color Zulu. Now, I've been using these a lot in many tutorials lately that I've done stuff with color, just because these are really great, the formula, and they're very affordable. For me personally, I don't want to go to Sephora and spend $30 on a liner that is sort of bright and fun when I'm only going to use it a couple times or just for spring and summer, and then that's it. So I rather go a little bit cheaper. $5 is perfect because you get quite a bit of product, and these actually last really well in the waterline. Of course, as I always say, you don't have to use the same specific colors that I use in this tutorial. You can swap it out. If you don't like this color or you just don't think it looks good with your eye color, that's totally fine. Swap it out for an orange or a purple color, a blue, navy blue, or any sort of royal blue type color would look beautiful with this kind of bronzy color, which, by the way, I'm using the Tartelette in Bloom palette. This is one of my favorite palettes. Smells like chocolate. It's so good. I love it. It's worth every single penny. Highly recommend. So if you want to see how to do this look, then keep watching and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Okay, so to start this look off, I'm taking this shade called Firecracker from the Tartelette in Bloom. This is a bronzy color, and so what I'm going to do is start packing on really intensely on the lid, and I'm using a Sonia Kashuk eyeshadow brush, so something kind of small, and I'm just going to start placing this color onto the lid. And you want to make sure this is like densely packed because this is going to be the only shadow that we're working with, or the only shadow that you'll be using if you're following along with this tutorial. So what I'm doing is now with the brush, I'm just doing this sort of rounded motion here to kind of get it up into the crease, not too high, but where it meets up into the crease. So here, as you can see, I'm using my beauty blender to kind of help me pull my eye just a little bit taut so that I can get it right in there and just kind of smooth this over. And this is such a beautiful color, you guys. It's so pigmented. So again, doing that rounded motion to follow the shape of my eye and then sort of kind of come into my lower crease area before blending or anything. I want to make sure there's a lot of color applied. Everything has been packed on pretty densely. I'm going to take a crease brush, and I'm using one that's rather small and with the bristles kind of shorter. And what I'm going to do is start buffing out the edges of that eyeshadow that I applied, just to make sure that there's no harsh lines. I want it to be very seamless, where you can't tell where one shadow starts and then the crease starts. So I'm going to start working with that color. Here I am picking up a little bit more of that Firecracker and then applying that to my crease area. Again, buffing out those edges. And I am going to start to pull this up towards my brow bone. I'm not going to go up all the way, but I am going to take it pretty high because I want it to look like I have something different or a different shadow in my crease, which I don't, obviously. But that's the illusion of this look, this one shadow look. So sort of blend it up and kind of take it up a little bit higher. Again, that's my preference. You don't have to go up as high as you see here, but this is what you should have. And then, of course, go back in and add some more to the lid if you sort of feel like you kind of lost a little bit while blending. Now, what I'm doing here is taking an angled liner brush and the same Firecracker shadow and defining my lower lash line. I think it's important when you do one shadow looks not to neglect the lower lash line. So just any angled liner brush, a detail brush, anything you've got, and just take that same shadow and go right under the lower lash line. And then here with a Morphe MB23 brush, which is a crease brush, I'm going to quickly soften out those edges. Really easy, no big deal. Then for the fun little pop, I'm taking this Colourpop eyeliner. This is the gel liner in the shade Zulu. It's a beautiful kind of seafoam green color. Love this. And again, using that beauty blender to help pull down my lower lid area. And I'm running this on my waterline. It is so pigmented and so creamy. It glides on so easily. It's such a good liner. And of course, we have to tight line. I'm using a black eyeliner. This is the Monster Eyeliner by Art & CN. Just tight lining. And then for liquid liner, I'm using the Tattoo Liner by Kat Von D, one of my favorites from Sephora. And what I'm going to do is just apply a very thin line just to make my lash line look a little bit thicker, because I am going to put quite a bit of mascara on. You could do a thicker liner, you could do a wing, you could skip it all together, you can do whatever you want, but I'm going to just do a very thin line. And then for mascara, I'm mixing the Voluminous Carbon Black with the Maybelline The Rocket Volume. And this is the completed eye look. You see how easy it is to do a one shadow look. It looks like there's more than we actually applied. And I love that pop of color. I hope you guys liked it. Alright, and that completes the look. You see how easy it is? I'm telling you, this is a look that anybody can do. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or someone more advanced in skill with makeup. Looks like this, I think, are important to know how to do and to have kind of like in the back of your mind when you're running late or when you get invited last minute somewhere and you want to go. Anybody can do this. I swear to you, it's so easy. And I love that palette. Like I said in the beginning of the video, it's one of my favorites. Recommend those liners. I love them. I have quite a bit of those colorful liners from Colourpop. I think that they're really great for the price. You can't beat it. Now, I will talk you through the rest of my face real quickly. I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation. Is it the Naked Skin or Naked Foundation? So that's the foundation that I have. I will list it down below with the number or the color tone that I use. For my blush and contour, I'm using this little palette right here from Makeup Forever. This is the Pro Sculpting. I love this. I didn't think that I would. You'll be seeing this in my upcoming favorites video, but this is the blush that I chose to pair with it. It's kind of like a corally color. I think it plays up really well with that seafoam kind of green color and that bronze. I think it's just, those three colors scream summer to me. I used a little bit of the contour color here just to add a little bit of contour on the, like this back part right here towards the tops of my ear. And bronzer, the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. Love it, it's my go-to, can't get enough of it. Highlight, I decided to mix a couple different colors from the Anastasia Glow Kit in Gleam. I have the Hard Candy, which is that kind of iridescent pink. And then over the top, I decided to mix Starburst, which is like another pearly pink color. Then I have this one called Crushed Pearl down the center of my nose and my Cupid's bow. And then for lips, all I have done is lined my lips with the Jordana Easy Liner, the retractable one in the shade called Pink Love. I love these. These are so creamy and they glide on very easily. They stay on for quite a bit. It's perfect to wear on its own like I'm doing today, and I've been doing that a lot, just wearing lip liner, because it kind of gives me a matte lip look without the matte lip product, because those tend to be very drying. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Clearly, I'm loving this. So let me know in the comment section what your thoughts are, and if you want to see any more sort of looks with this palette. I know that you guys have asked for more with this, so hopefully this will help give you another idea for this, but I can do more dramatic, smoky looks, whatever, with that palette. Yeah, and that's it. Everything is listed down below. Also, username for Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat, places to find me if you want to tune in off camera and see my life. It's down in the description box for you. I appreciate your love and support. Please subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye.